Be'ezrat Hashem, the Gemara this morning of Parashat Chaye, Rabbi Elazar Patach, Rabbi Elazar, son of Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, is teaching us, Ve'amar, and he says the word of David HaMelech that said, Gal enai ve'abita niflaot mitoratecha. Hashem, please open my eyes and let me see the wonders of the Torah. Kama inum bnei nasha tipshin. Some people are so not wise. If people would know the chokhmah that's written in the Torah, they would learn Torah. As you know, in Bnei Brak, 50 years ago, there was a rabbi. His name was the Chazon Ish. The Chazon Ish became famous in the whole world because he knew how to operate on brains. He never went to school. He never went to college, he never went to university, he never went to special schools, and he for sure didn't take courses online, right? Everybody taking courses online today, and they become doctors, they become lawyers. He didn't go to any of these. And he became one of the most famous people in the world to know how to make an operation, a complicated operation on a brain. How did he do that? He just learned the Gemara, Masechet Chulin. When you take Masechet Chulin, there is the whole anatomy of the body, of man, of an animal, of a chicken, of a cow. And then you don't have to go to university. You learned it as part of the Torah. Let me give you another example. It says that in the time of the Greek, one philosopher met Rabbi Yoshua. And he told him, it's already 7 years that I'm studying about snakes, and I found something amazing. Do you know how much it takes for a snake to give babies? So Rabbi Yeshua told him, for sure, 7 years. The philosopher looked at him, opened the big eyes, and he said, who told you? He says, the Torah. He says, what? This thing is written in the Torah. I'm studying this thing already. I'm watching over snakes 7 years. And you tell me it says in the Torah. He says, where does it say in the Torah? He says, for sure. Let me tell you. Let me teach you. When the snake, the serpent got cursed, Hashem told him, Arurata mikol hachaya umikol habehema. You're going to be cursed from every animal called chaya, and any animal called be'ema. What's a chaya? A chaya is like a dog and a cat. What's a be'ema? Like a donkey. So a dog gives birth after 50 days, right? The pregnancy period of a dog is 50 days. And the pregnancy period of a donkey is 1 year, 12 months. What's the ratio between 50 days and 12 months? In 12 months, you have a 365 days, right? And the dog is giving birth after 50 days. So the ratio is around 1 to 7. 7 times 50 is 350, right? So more or less, the dog, the donkey is cursed from the dog 7 times. And what did Hashem tell the serpent? You'll be cursed from chaya and be'ema. So the be'ema is cursed from the chaya 7 times, and the serpent is cursed from a behema 7 times. So if a donkey gives birth after 1 year, the serpent is going to give birth after 7 years. The guy, the Greek, was about to suicide himself. He took him 7 years to find out and sit over there and watch serpents a whole day when Rabbi Yoshua ben Hananiah is telling him the answer on the tip of his fingers. This is the beauty of our Torah. The whole chokhmah is here. As you know, we have a tractate called Baba Batra. If you learn this tractate of Baba Batra, you can work in the city. You'll know all the parameters. You'll know how much a neighbor has to get when he builds a house to go move away from his neighbor's house. You would know what's the distance between a house and a street. You would know so many laws that today they call it the civil law in the city, which is the Torah law. In the hard Torah, everything exists. All the laws of lawyers, Baba Kama, Baba Metzia, everything is there. There might be slight differences between our law and their law. And that's why when you go to court, you're supposed to go to a rabbinical court, right? But to tell you, we are the source of all the laws. So says Rabbi Lazar this morning in the Zohar, why do people lo mistaklin lishtadla boraita? If people would sit and learn the Torah, you wouldn't have to go to any school. You sit in yeshiva for a few years and you can have everything you want. You want to be a lawyer? Go learn Baba Kama Baba Metzia. You want to be working in the city? Go learn Baba Batra. You want to be a doctor? Go learn Masechet Chulin, right? You can learn everything. Start with yeshiva and then you can go to other schools and then you'll be much easier because your baggage you're going to carry is going to be a baggage of Chokhmah and Yirat Shamayim Torah. Have a great day. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.